Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day in the market. It is Wednesday, December 29th. We're going to talk about SPY, all-time highs. Iron Butterfly opened up on that, and some other options we have on GME that I got out of today. Technical analysis, and yeah, short and sweet. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. And we have Twitter. You can follow us on. It is at Happy Money YT, as well as a Discord server with a link in the description. Everyone talking about the SPY and how high it likes to go. Yeah, today it is up. It's up. SPY's up 0.25%. It did flip bearish though on the MACD yesterday, and we do have a little red under the 9. Not a big open and close under the 9, but it is there. I think this will probably be somewhat of a consolidation, and then probably come down before possibly ripping back up. Hard to know though. SPY likes to kind of just do whatever it feels like, which is basically always feeling like going up. I think it'll be something maybe like this though. Yeah, we kind of just came up here, hit a top, and then flipped bearish, but then it kind of stayed up for some reason, and then it came down. I think we're gonna kind of be in this one of these little phases right here maybe for a bit before it actually goes with the bearish MACD momentum, and then kind of decide what it wants to do from there. So yeah, basically I'm thinking some consolidation around here, and that's kind of what the Iron Butterfly you profit with. So on the daily, I mean, yeah, it's still bullish. Looks like it's wanting to set up a bull flag, so that'd be consolidation for a few days, and then probably keep ripping up unless GME starts squeezing. GME, I don't think it's gonna start squeezing this week. Maybe still thinking probably 2 weeks from now. It'll probably take about that amount of time to flip everything. That being said, of course, if there's news or anything like that, it could happen much sooner without TA being very relevant. We are potentially still getting Loop ring announcement by Friday about their strategic partner in Q4, which is what they were claiming. And Q4 is over on Friday, so just a couple days for that to come in. Not sure if we're going to hear about it or not, but that is the speculation. GameStop, nice little rally today. Pretty good. I mean, really just in a consolidation still. To consolidate, it's got to go up, it's got to go down. It usually doesn't just stay completely flat, and that's kind of what we're seeing here. But yeah, on the hour it looks good. It flipped bullish, green over the 9. We've got bullish MACD. Volume today is still really light though, 1.8 million. 30 minutes left to go in the market, and yeah, it's just kind of hanging out in this range. Bullish MACD since yesterday on the daily. Not a whole lot of green action over that 9 moving average that I like to use. I probably will get some exposure. SPY doing what it's doing. I probably will get some exposure, maybe some calls or some more long exposure once we get a full open and close over the 9 moving average. So once we get something like this, but now that we're bullish on the MACD, this move right here looks a lot like this move actually. And that would put us about right in this range. So this day might be today, and then if we have like a little consolidation day tomorrow, green over the 9, maybe it will rally soon, or if we kind of come down, kind of hang out longer, because this consolidation, this kind of trough range was a bit longer. It was about a month. This one we haven't had quite a month yet. It put us out to 2 weeks from now, basically, for almost a month of time. But it can happen sooner. This trough was a little shorter. So that was 8.4. That was less than a month. And again, if you look, there goes the SPY. Yep, short zebras on the SPY. If you look here, so kind of why I'm waiting for the green over the 9 open and close. So right here, that's what happened. We had a bullish MACD. That green didn't open and close over the 9. This one did. So that would have been a great entry that day. Did happen back here also, so not to say it's gonna, wow, SPY's squeezing right now. Not to say it can't be another couple weeks. So when I get my plays, I'll probably get at least 2 weeks on them in case it's like right here in the move and we have all of this to go. And in fact, even if it is right here, that'd be 2 weeks wouldn't even be enough. But that being said, I think we're further along than that because this was on just on that first initial bounce. If you imagine a ball kind of bouncing and then it bounces here. So I think we're past that. I think we've kind of started to get our second bounce right here, which would put us like here. So I'm thinking tomorrow if we get a little bit of a green over the 9 on the daily to open and close, that should trigger me to get some exposure if I stick to it at least. Kind of same thing back here. Green over the 9 was right here, and then again we had about a week. But if you see, this was kind of on that first little bounce, and then it kind of came down, retested, and this was the first green open and close over the 9 with a bullish MACD. So that's why I'm kind of thinking, see, each of these has a hit, a retest, it's a little higher, hit, retest, a little higher, hit. I think this was the retest, so it was a little bit higher, and now I'm just kind of waiting for that last day setup. Given this is down to like the day, so of course you can have exposure through all of this and not try and time it so much. But I could always be wrong. This could be like tomorrow right here. That's a bullish MACD, green open and close over the 9, and that was a long time until we ripped. That being said, I don't think it's going to be like this again. Because if you look at the chart very simply on the daily, you can maybe see even easier on the weekly. Our squeezes, our pinches, our frequency has accelerated. So it's the price action's gotten smaller, but it's been happening more frequent. So the first one was large, the second one was smaller, third one was even smaller, but now it's starting to become faster and smaller. So this one wasn't as big as this one, that's true. But it was sooner, and then we had this one right here, and then kind of a second little extension on that. But I think they're starting to basically come more frequent. It's maybe even easier to see on the daily. Kind of what I was seeing. This, and then longer time, almost a lot of time, almost as much as this, but less. And then this one came even sooner, because if you look, this little pinch was like in the middle between earnings, whereas these were all just before earnings, then dump on earnings. This one before earnings, this one middle of the time between earnings, and then that last little pinch on earnings and then down. This was kind of an isolated incident though, also that wick at least. These days I think we're normal, but then this was because of Bed Bath & Beyond announcing their share buyback and their dividend or whatever else they mentioned. I can't remember. I actually have some covered calls I need to close out of. Yeah, I just opened up a couple right when I saw red under the 9. I saw the 5 minute here. I should have closed them back here, but I started the video. That's okay. I'll give it a little more time. Yeah, SPY. I'm not believing this rally yet. Not with the MACD being bearish. I think it could grind up a little bit. Not to say it won't do that, but as far as it doing something like this, it's not doing that yet, in my opinion. I think it's setting up more of a consolidation like this, and then probably another dip, and then a rally if it's going to rally, or just a drop from there. Yeah, because it's also still overbought, which I know doesn't mean much on the SPY, but it means something. Options today. I kind of want to keep looking at what's going on. So I have actually limits to buy a few shares just to get my share count on E-Trade even. Sold short. What is this? Oh, I opened up a couple short puts on GME. That's what this is. That's what these are. Yeah, these two. Yeah, these two 137. So basically collect premium. If it goes down that low and closes below that strike price on that expiration, I will be able to, I'll be buying the shares basically. This was, oh, my bearish play, I think I closed. Yeah, so I had a short zebra that I had on GME today, and it actually worked out pretty well, and I closed it like right here. Kind of missed this spot, but I closed it right here, and then I was actually away from my computer. That's part of the reason I closed it, but it was the right time anyways. Closed that short zebra for a few $100. Opened up. What did I do here? Oh, this is the iron fly on the SPY. So it's selling short, so it's shorting a put and then buying a put at a lower strike, and then shorting a call and then buying a call. So long put, short call, long call, and then higher strike, lower strike. So I can kind of give you a little visualization of what that looks like. I haven't done one of these in a while. Sold to close, bought to cover, sold short. Oh, that HIMX. So I actually ended up rallying today. Shout out Wall Street Bets on that one. Totally just ran, didn't do any due diligence, just saw a couple posts on it. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I sold out half of my small position of calls to make it free. Looks like it's got an RSI divergence here as well as a MACD divergence. It's probably going to come down. Overbought on all fronts. Probably going to settle back down. Play's now free for me, so not a huge deal. Back to the history here. Let me show you what the it actually calls it an iron fly in here. So here's kind of what it looks like. So basically this is the SPY. If it closes right in the middle at 476.94, we'll get the max profit. And then here's kind of my cushion on the upside and the downside. So to the upside 479.58, to the downside 474.42. So it can close anywhere in that range, and I will either break even or make money. So just a time decay. So right now with time decaying, and it's between those strikes, we're making money on it. But the further it deviates, the we're not going to do as well. So that's basically how that one works. Kind of a cool play if you think it's going to be flat, but it's not. Looks like it wants to go. As always. So if it breaks that all-time high, which it's about to right now, yeah, this MACD at some point is going to probably flip bullish again. And we might break that all-time high, and kind of like it did back here, like I was saying. So this broke it, kind of came down. Okay, so flip bearish here, came down, but then it rallied. It was like, oh, rally, broke the all-time high, came back down, and then had a dip. So really this whole thing was just consolidating, but then we had a bearish MACD. The momentum, the strength was gone, and so then it finally did a dip. But yeah, thinking something like this might play out. That's kind of my guess on it. And what else we got going on in here? Birds are down 6% today. Wow, what a shame. So yeah, here's my HIMX. I want to make sure and trim all my winners as quickly as possible. Can't make them go I'm too big of winners. Need to close that covered call. Here's our put credit spread for GME. 51 days on that. Our zebra for 51 days on GME. Again, this one doesn't have data decay, so basically like owning the shares whenever you open up the play. So I opened it up when we were at like 159 or so. Break even on it's 157 by expiration, so that's kind of cool. Here's the short puts. Covered calls that just opened. And SPY junk. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on Discord. Have a good evening. Peace out.